Hey, what's up, guys? Back for the deck profile here. Now, here's the Rokket Blue Eyes Dragon Link list. It's not just what you think it is. There's some interesting cards that I'm playing that I think you should be aware of in the future. I think they're insane, personally, myself. But without further ado, let's go right on into it. You know, it's a nice 60 card. It has to be. And I have some notes at the end of it too. Alright, so starting off, obviously, 2 Blue Eyes. This is the 3K engine, so 2 Blue Eyes, 1 alternative, shout out Devin. The 1 Jet, this card's just still insane with the Ancients. Fucking level 1 dude, shout out to Cody also. And this was one of my favorite cards in the deck, was the Malefic. I know a lot of people know what this card is, maybe a lot of people don't know what this card is. The fact that this is dark is like really good, and obviously we play Bystials in here, so sometimes like you're gonna have a field spell because of the fucking boot sector, the Dragon Ravine, the Mausoleum somewhere. You just special banish Blue Eyes. Sometimes you just regain the Blue Eyes that you banished back in the deck, draw a card. So it's like this card just does so many things. I did order foils of this. They haven't come in yet, unfortunately, because the mail is the best deck. So. Malefic Blue Eyes is unreal, I think. And then we're just playing 3 Maiden, 1 Sage, 1 Whitestone, 1 Ancients. We're not playing Kaiser Seahorse in here. I'm going to talk about that card a little bit later. I think that card is good. It's just not what I wanted to play in this list right now. So, but I will probably have it in list in the future. So, and then the Rokket count. Obviously the Synchron, the 2 Tracer, the 1 Recharger, and then the 2 Absolute. Man, it's been a long time since I said that. This card at 2 is very important because a lot of the discarding stuff, like the Wishes, the Melody, the Dragon Ravine, the whatever the fuck you want to do, you'd rather not dump this. You'd rather already just have it. You know what I mean? So 2 of these is completely fine, especially in 60. Obviously, the Synchron's important too because you can just quick launch it out if you have Blue Eyes and then make Spirit. And then for the 1-ofs, we're just playing 1 Safer. It was weird because I'm not playing Grass in here, right? Yeah, no, I'm not playing Grasses in here. So this card became less popular for me. This card's still very good. And then the white, the black, and then we are playing the Levineer, the Chaos Emperor. These cards are insane. This card's especially insane, like I mentioned, with the Malefic Blue Eyes, and then also the Ancients, the Stone of the Ancients. That's how you kind of keep in rotations. You'll banish it to add back a Blue Eyes dude. And then you can scale this, pop this, add that back, and then you can normal it or extra normal it if you have the Mausoleum. You know what I'm talking about. So, and then for the we are playing Bystials, obviously. So, Rebellion, 1 Mag, 1 Druis, 1 Sarnier, 1 Baldrake. I was playing 2 Druis Worms, and it was so funny because like the way we were playing this deck, and since I wasn't playing Neo Kaiser Seahorse in here, I will have it in another list, don't worry. But we never really got far enough to need more Bystials. Like it was just like we were pushing for so much damage as it was that it was just like, you know, you guys know my favorite engine in the game, Horus. Just the 3 Steady, 1 Happy, no Debna Tefnuet. You know, insane. Obviously, we're not playing Primite in here because that shit's just not my favorite either. It's just too telegraphed. 3 Malcharmies. If you guys don't have these could be Phantasmes. You know, you could play Veiler, you could play more Sages if you want. I don't recommend more Sage because it does kind of clog, in my opinion, with how you're playing this. But then for the spells, the 1 Mausoleum, the 1 Boot Sex, the 1 Ravine. 1 Chaos Space. Also, the Chaos Space does search the Malefic Blue Eyes as well. The 1 Foolish and the 1 Dragon Shrine. I don't know which list you guys are going to see first, but I did record the Dragon Ruler one. I was talking about how Shrine is just a better card for that deck. I wish this card wasn't once per turn. Obviously, I know that'd be insane. You know, that's just my wishful thinking. But, you know, Foolish Burial is very good in this one because you can actually send Maiden to Graveyard. But, you know, and then we're just playing 1 Roar, 1 Regained, and then same as the other thing, we're playing just 2 Melody and then 3 Wishes. This is still, once again, the best card in the deck. This is just Power Spell Turbo too, because we're just playing 3 Quick Lunch, 3 King Sark, 3 Talents, and then the 1 True Light and the 1 Majesty. This list was just like, it actually took me some time to do it because I had to figure out the Rokket count, and then it ended up being fine. 2 Tracer I think is still needed. I almost played 2 Synchron, but then I realized there was just no like actual level 8 synchros in the game anymore that mattered outside of like Berserker. So, and then for the extra dip, the Striker, the Spirit, Seal, Ramis. And I have to talk about this card. This is the Twin Triangle Dragon. I've loved this card for a long. I've been playing this card for years. You guys have seen it on. If you guys have been following me for years, I've played this card multiple times. This card is insane. It just takes 2 level 4 lower, 2 level 4 higher, 2 level 4 lower. I don't even remember. 2 level 4 lower dragon monsters, and then it specials back. Pay 5, special back a level. Yeah, proceeds to read the card level 5 or higher monster. So normally you would like. I really wish, Blue Eyes is dark. It's not. But normally this is, correct. This is kind of how we get to the 2 of the dragons. Sometimes you'll open Safer, send another, like Safer, send Tracer, search one of the dudes, the baby Chaos Dragons, and then summon it, then make this. This will pay 5 to reborn Blue Eyes, which then will reborn Maiden. So it just kind of gives you Spirit for free. I just think this card's really cool. I would highly suggest testing it. And then 1 SP, and then the best fucking card in my extra deck, which was so funny because I was just like, what does the Rokket engine like really do anymore without Savage or any of that stuff? Like, Borland's cool, and I love Borland. Don't get me wrong, but it just gets nibbed with its life savings. Was the Scarecrow Tryhard. This card is unreal. It's just the Baguska. If you open, like, with double Abs Router, you're just making this card all the time with the Boot Sector, summon the fucking dude, and then, like, you'll pop 1, or if you summon 2 names from hand, pop the Boot Sec, make the 3rd, make this, pass. This card's insane against Raziel as well, so. And then the 1 Zombie Vamp, the 1 Ancient Fairy. We are playing Berserker. The Berserker was actually a Typhon, and there was a couple games where I actually was in a bad spot because I didn't have a Synchro 8, so I took the Typhon out for this. Because I love Typhon, but once again, I still feel like in the current form, it's really good against Raziel, but I feel like in the current format, you're just kind of losing if you have to make it. And then still just playing 1 Spirit, 1 Lightstorm, 1 Chaos Angel, 1 Dispatter, and then one of the 12 dudes. So, and then I have a couple things to mention. I mentioned the Neo Kaiser, and then one thing I wanted to mention. I was actually talking to a dude that was playing Dragon Link online, and he knew me, even though my name's not Sunny P on there. He was like, dude, I know who this is, or whatever. And I had Druis and a Tracer on the board, and he Book of Eclipsed me. And I was like, okay, like, we kind of went into, like, a mid-game state or whatever, and then on his turn, I popped the Druis one with Tracer after they flipped and I drew 2. And then the Druis sent 1, and he was like, bro, I've never seen that done before. And I was like, I thought a bunch of, like, because he was playing dragons too, and I was like, I thought a bunch of dragon people knew what that was, but guess not. And then a couple things I have to mention. I'm not playing the Tyrant Dragon stuff in here. I did mention the Kaiser Seahorse 1,000 times. More Roars would be okay. And then I want to play Noctivision, but I'll get to that in a later list. The Borland, Psychic End Punisher was another card that I wanted to play but didn't end up putting in here. That was in the ruler list. And then I also talked about the Resonator Blue Eyes list and another in the ruler list too, if you guys want that. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy this. I'll see you guys later. Cheers.